everybody. Welcome. I'll give it a minute so you guys can get here. My little... This is not working, guys. Hold on. Let me fix my hair. A little bit better. Sorry, my bangs are growing out, so my hair is kind of crazy right now. Alright, we're gonna make ceviche de camarón. Per request of Vicky Garcia. Shout out to you, girl. I wanted to do this before it starts to get cooler because it's more of a summery dish. So, y se me antojó today. So we're gonna do this today. It's super, super easy. It is super, 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 super duper easy. All right, so I grab my. So I just bought a pound of ground fish. If you live here in Ogden or Utah, Rancho Market has ground fish, so I don't have to ground it myself. But si tú tienes un molinito or something, just ground up your fish. I like tilapia. That's really, really good. But yeah. This is what it looks like. And I just bought a pound just because it's just me and George. But I love this, so I always make a little bit extra porque I'm like munching a cada ratito. Alright, and then you're going to need limones, limes. And you want to make sure that they're fresh from the store, not ones that have been sitting in your fridge, because last time se me ocurrió hacer ceviche with limones that I already had in my fridge for like a week y se me amargó. So you want to make sure that they're fresh from the store. And I just like to start with a little bit and kind of take it from there. So that way, because I used to just put up a bunch and then siempre se me quedaban like the extra ones. So this is what you're gonna do first, because you need your fish to cure with the acidity of the limes. And this is just a super it's easy dish. It's just cutting up all the veggies and waiting. It's more of a waiting game for your fish to cure and turn white. Sorry guys, I'm like late to doing this today. I had to take a nap because I was so tired. Work kicked my butt today. I'm like, oh, I need at least a 15-minute nap before I do anything. 15-minute naps are like the best types of naps, guys. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining me. I know it's like last minute. I wasn't sure if I was gonna find any fish at the store, and I don't have a molinito. So I didn't want to announce anything earlier until I had it in my hand. Y apenitas llegué because it was like the last of it. So when you do this, you have to go early in the morning to get it, because sometimes they won't do it for you. Sometimes they will, they'll ground it up, but sometimes they won't, like depending on how busy. And then, because then right after they have to like clean the máquina, the grounding máquina. So sometimes they don't want to, but today they have some. Okay. And it helps if you have one of these, or like the little lemon squeezer thing with the little thing where you just go like that and you take out the juice. That helps too. But my favorite thing is this thing, so I love this. And you kind of just move it around. You want to have like at least a little layer of lime juice. So I'm gonna need more. Your veggies that you're gonna use later are cilantro, tomatoes, purple onion, and I think that's it. And then if you want to make it spicy, like if you don't have kids or you just want to make it spicier, you can do chop up some serrano, and you can mix it in, or do what I do, just set it to the side in a little bowl. Ooh, in a little bowl, and then people can just throw it on there if they want it spicy. I know. I had to dig them out from the very bottom, Janet. Like it was not a good quality of limes. So I had to like sit there for like, I think I was there for like 5 minutes, and then there was this old little guy sitting there wanting some too, and he was across from me, and he just kept staring at me because I was just like moving all the limones around. It was funny. I'm like, señor, no se me quede viendo, por favor. I need juicy ones. For anything else, I wouldn't have been picky about it, but since we need the juice, as much juice as we can get, we needed it. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna just do these because it kind of looks like a layer already. And then I'm gonna put this in the fridge while I do the rest. And then tiene que soltar todo el jugo when it's done. And it's going to be super juicy. What I've done in the past, cuando he hecho así mucho que me paso de limones, I just strain it. Like I grab my coladera and I'll throw it in there. And I'll put like my bowl, my coladera, and then I'll throw this in. And then I just kind of pick out the juice that I want so that it's not so juicy. Because then it's just too much limon. But so this is what I mean by like a layer of lime juice. I don't know if you guys can kind of see right there. So you want that. You want it to look like a caldito. And then we're gonna put this. Lo vamos a tapar, and we're gonna put it in the fridge for now, because it's fish and it's super delicate. There's that. Alright, and then this is going to be my bowl for all my veggies. I like to start with the tomatoes. And I'm going to probably just do about 5, maybe? Yeah, I'll do 5. And you guys know me, I don't like the middle part because it makes it super like juicy, and I don't like that. Because there's already enough juice in the things. So I'm gonna just grab a little, look at this. Put the middle parts in there. And then when I make a sopita or something, I can use that. Para que no se desperdicien. Or if I'm gonna make a salsa, I'll use that too. Okay, sorry, I had to make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. Because my first video, I had a bowl when I was stuffing the peppers. I had a bowl in the way, so I'm learning not to make the same mistakes. My house is so quiet. I forgot to turn on the music. Not even my birds are singing. Probably all sleeping. I went to bed super late last night. So they are probably todos desvelados too. I'll do one more. And you guys, if you find ones like this that tienen like black stuff on them, just cut it off. It's not bad. It's not. No te va a hacer daño. And you guys want to make sure that you guys find tomates for this recipe that are kind of firm. Not green, but just firm. Para que no se les aguade. Because you're going to be mixing a lot. Hi, Lulu. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Prima Dasha. Okay, just kind of, you want to just dice everything up. This is to your preference, however you like your veggies. If you want to do them small, big, it's totally up to you. Just don't throw the whole tomate in there. When I was growing up and sometimes I would cook for my family, there would be like big old pieces of tomate like in the pico de gallo or something, and my dad would be like, ya mejor échale todo el tomate entero. See, like, this one was kind of ya está pasando, so it's getting kind of hard to cut. Especially if you don't have if your knives don't have filo, it's really hard to cut through squishy tomate. So, and my knives happen to already need filo, so we're gonna be doing that later on. Because there's nothing worse than a dull knife, guys. Just makes everything so much harder when you're needing to cut. Can you guys hear me okay? This is my version of this. I'm pretty sure there's more. You can make ceviche in so many different ways. There was this one year when they like, era todo lo que se me antojaba during the summer because it was just so hot. And I made so many different styles of ceviche with camarón, pescado. I used to have this one friend that she's from Sinaloa, and she would teach me how to make like their dishes from out there. That's pretty good. But this one happens to be my favorite, so I'm sticking to this one. Keep in mind, guys, that this is just to start it. I might need to picar más y tomate once I put the veggies into the other bowl with the fish. It just es like tienes que mirar como like que le hace falta once you put everything in it. Nomás le estoy tanteando. I'm also gonna make this salsita that I started making for some reason, no sé por qué, pero un día like se me prendió mi foquito, and I was like, oh, I can do this spicy salsita to put it on top, and then that way no tengo que estar cortando serranos. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that too. Okay. So this cebolla, I had it there for a minute, and you guys can see how it has like that dry spot. It's fine. Just cut it out. One sec. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut that part out. this same thing, however big you want your slice or your diced onions. I like mine bien fino, so I just le doy una pasada, like 2 or 3 pasadas until they get like really thin and small. Oh, it's my favorite too. Dulce, it's so freaking yummy. I'm struggling. I'm gonna start crying, guys, because I don't have my contacts in for a reason, because I'm gonna be dealing with chiles today. So I don't want to have to take off my contacts later and enchilarme. So I'm gonna be struggling with crying. Take off my glasses. You don't want to cry into the food, to your food. Just remember that. Ay, I mean, picosos. No soy celosa, no soy celosa. Have you guys ever heard? Oh yeah, I asked this a while back. Have you guys heard that term? Donde dicen que si lloras cuando picas cebollas porque eres celosa. A lot of people hadn't heard that, and I grew up with that saying. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, okay? I grew up with that saying. My mom used to always say that, like, si lloras es porque eres celosa. I did not know that that wasn't a thing. I'm probably gonna do the whole thing. I love cebolla. Like I said, it's preference. I love cebolla. My dad doesn't like that much cebolla, so it's always a compromise with him, but my dad don't live here, so. Me and my mom love cebolla. We're always using cebolla for everything. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to grab a napkin. Okay. Can you guys see that okay? And this is all it is, you guys, is just chopping everything up while your tu camarón, tu pescado está cociéndose con el limón. With the cilantro, I'm probably gonna do this much, and then we'll see what it looks like later. Si ocupamos más, ahí hay más. Thank you guys for joining me. This is a dish that is, the only expensive thing about this dish is the fish, if you buy it already ground. But like I said, in a molinito or something at home, it's super cheap to make because it's just all vegetables, and pretty much you can just buy like si tienen el molino, you can just buy the bags of fish and just do it yourself at home. It's something that you can make a lot of for everybody. Like if you need a dish, you need to find a dish that is super delicious, but it's also not very expensive. I'm doing this. Y antes de que se ponga más frío, porque ya no me gusta el ceviche when it's super cold. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this. My husband told me this. I hope he doesn't come in yelling because I forgot to tell him on live. Creo que le va a hacer falta poquito más cilantro. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this other little bunch here. Hi honey, I'm live. I forgot to tell you, but estoy grabando. Okay. My mom, when she used to make this, she used to echarle zanahoria rallada. You can also buy that in the stores. Not the Mexican stores. I couldn't find any, but I found some like at Winco or Walmart. It's really, really delicious with that too. A mí me da hueva to have to rallar the zanahoria, so I don't do it unless I remember to buy it. But I did not, so we're not going to do that today. This is what it looks like. Basically, it's your pico de gallo, everyday pico de gallo, and you're just going to add it to your fish, and you're just gonna put salt and stuff, and that's it. Super, super easy, guys. Nomás es estar cortando todo. But I enjoy this. I enjoy cutting up veggies. Let me check the... It's like therapy to me. Let's check this out. Oh, you guys see, ya ven cómo está soltando todo el jugo del limón. It used to be pink, and now it's a little... it's white now. It's turning white. So I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer, and then I'll add that stuff. And then you don't want to drain it just yet, because you still have to echarle todo lo demás. So while this is cooking, or finishing up curing, we're gonna make the salsita. That we are going to need handy dandy magic bullet cuando está lavando tanto trasterio. And I'm just gonna do maybe those limones, maybe 3. Uy. Have you guys ever hit yourself with these? Like you feel like an engine, just go like te lo te pegas. Oh, it hurts so bad. Not that I've done it. Just kidding. Me imagino pues que dolería. I'm probably gonna do one more. Yeah, we'll do one more. No es para que tenga mucho jugo. Okay. So you want about that much. You don't want to make a lot because luego se queda allí. And then I'm going to pick maybe 4. Yeah, I'm going to do 4 serranos. I'm just going to cut them up. This is going to be super spicy, guys, so be careful. If you don't want a lot of spice, just take out the seeds. I love spiciness, so I'm going to do it with the seeds. I always tell my husband that el día que no pueda comer ya chile, that's going to be like my worst day ever. Because I love salsa picante. I love all stuff spicy. I put in some habaneros, pero les quito la semilla. I just like the taste of it. I just try to avoid making it too spicy. But I love the taste of habaneros. And then I'm gonna throw in some sal, some coarse salt. So it's just the bolita like that. And throw that some in. Just a little bit. Más para que les dé sabor. And then I'm gonna molerlo. looks gonna be like watery, but that's what you want because you're just gonna like drizzle it on top. Okay, if you choose to make this, you don't have to. Like I said, pueden picar el serrano. Pueden picar el serrano and then just throw it on top. Today I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna do this. And it just looks like water. Oh, holy crap, that's spicy. Be careful. The fumes will get you. I like to recycle, you guys. Always recycle. Whew. That's gonna be delicious. Alright, so ya que tenemos eso, and that's all it is, you guys. It's like super simple, but it gives it such a yummy flavor, and you don't have to sit there and chew through the serranos. Okay, so ya está soltando, ya casi soltó, ya se hizo todo blanco. So we're gonna go ahead and throw in de poquito en poquito para que le tanteen like más o menos cuánto lleva. Can you guys see that okay? I think I might have picked a little too much, but it's fine. You can use the rest for something else tomorrow. Okay. Ya ven como tenía un montón de limón and now it doesn't have a whole lot because it mixed in with all the veggies. So that's why you want to drain it. If it's too much lemon, you want to drain it toward the end. I personally don't like my ceviche to taste too lemony. Por eso no le echo mucho. I just do enough para que se cosa el fish. I keep wanting to say camarón. I don't know why. So I used all of it. And it looks like it's good. It doesn't need extra. I don't like a lot of tomate in mine. So that's perfect for me. But it's your preference. If you guys like more tomato, if you guys like more stuff, like cebolla and stuff. That looks perfect for what I like. And then ya no le echan sal y pimienta, if I can find it. Because I have two of them. Tenía dos ayer, de estas, like the little ones, these ones, pero se me acabó ayer. So I don't know what happened to the other one. I think we might have taken it camping. So that's the end of that. I'm gonna save this because I like to buy the like the little packets from the Mexican store sometimes. I stop at the store every day, guys. Like I'm not the type of person to buy for like a whole semana because I don't know what my plans are gonna entail during the week. So I just I buy the essentials and then throughout the week I just buy like lo que se me antoja, like to cook that day. I just go and buy the meat and go buy the stuff. So I rarely go to like the big stores. So ayer molí en mi molcajete peppercorn, like pepper. So I'm just gonna throw that in here. It's está gruesita, but it'll give it a good taste. Because I ran out of the pepper yesterday, the black pepper. So nomás agarré las bolitas de pimienta y los eché en el molcajete con sal, and then I just made like pepper salt. Is that what you call it? Sal pimienta. So, and then you're just gonna add your salt. Como a ustedes les guste. Yo estoy bien salada, so I just add salt until it gives it a good flavor. Y ahí lo dejo y así no le echo mucha sal porque there's some people that don't like salt. And so I would rather que le falte que ellos le echen a que se pase mucho de sal and then people don't like it. So you just want to make sure that you keep that in mind. Don't get into the habit of thinking that just because it's a lot of lemon you need a lot of salt. Okay? Okay. Hace falta un poquitito más. think that's good. Let's go ahead and I did buy aguacates, even though I'm not a big fan of aguacates, guys. I'm hoping this is good. They were so ugly. I just kind of grabbed the one that I thought was gonna be good. So let's. Ooh, look at that. I like the way they look. And I'll eat it, but I'm not like a big fan of it. I know that's weird because people are always like, oh, aguacate this, aguacate that. But I'm not a big fan of it. I like it like in, like if I make ¿cómo se dice? Guacamole fresh. Oh, that's so good. But it has to be fresh. It can't just be sitting there for a minute. Okay, and then you're gonna need tostadas. Your tostadas, let me grab mine, I forgot mine. My favorite tostadas to eat with these is these ones. The ones that are like baked, porque no tienen sal, and so the flavor kind of mixes really well with your ceviche. And I find that one of these spoons que tiene hoyos, like the ones you use for like, ¿cómo se dice? Frying, works best for this porque that way you're not getting like todo el jugo de limón. So, just gonna do your tostada. Uy. And see how fast that was, guys? It was only maybe like 20 minutes. De estar cortando todo and everything. Okay. Then you're gonna add, see, when you let it sit, it gets like the chunky parts on top. And that's what I like. It's gonna be super spicy. And my mouth is watering right now, you guys. I cannot tell you, like, I don't know if you can tell that I'm having a hard time speaking because my mouth is so watery. Like, it smells delicious and it looks delicious. Okay. I don't like a lot. And that's it, you guys. There's your tostada, and that's how easy that is. Of course, like I said, si compran el pescado ya que no está molido and you guys have to do it yourself, it's going to take a little bit longer, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. Thanks, guys, for joining me. I will probably come back next week with more recipes. Sometimes I don't cook on weekends just because I'm cooking throughout the whole week, and we're usually busy on weekends. We're doing stuff with the family, or it's just me and George. It's our time because we work during the week so much, and so I tend not to cook weekends. Sometimes I do, like if we're inviting the family over, or I just se me antoja algo and I'm home and I just want to stay home and I don't want to do anything, I'll cook. But for the most part, it's just a week. So I'll be back next week. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Vicky, I hope this helped. Thanks for the idea, because I didn't know I was going to cook today, but me acordé que me lo habías pedido. So that's how easy that is, guys. And it's super, super delicious. And thank you guys for joining me.